Hey there guys, look at my sweet boomerang, mate. I got this down at the local corner shop. And I'm gonna swing it round, through all these leaves, blow out these roaring fires, and then head through this great doorway. Hey there everybody, this is Spiraling Helix. Welcome back to more of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. In the last episode we made it to the forest temple. In fact, we had already started it, but we made our way to the mid-boss of the forest temple and got the Gale Boomerang, which can help blow things. Yay. But I want to beat the wind here before this bridge moves, please. But as you can see, you can blow the bridges aside. We can also help free this poor monkey trapped in this cage by getting rid of that bit of web above it. Yay for the monkeys! We have to save every monkey, guys. For the monkeys. And the trees. Well, I guess there are still some monkeys you haven't freed yet. At this point, you should just save them all and see what you can get for it. I have a feeling that these monkeys are gonna be important somehow. Anyway, though, let's bonk into that wall. No, let's actually do that and avoid the keys. Please avoid the keys. Thank you. And head back over through this doorway. We have already been in this room, though. So let's head back into the main room, because there's nothing to do in this room. There is stuff to do in the adjacent rooms though, which includes the main room, which I just mentioned. So we're going there, guys. I don't care if you guys are screaming in the comments there's something else, I'll get to that in a moment. Because in here I want to show off that there is some web. And a treasure chest is even hanging from one of them. So let's just break all of these and get this treasure chest. That almost crushed me. And it seems I oh, it looks like I blew out one of the torches, which ended up blowing that. But this chest here, oh, it's all glowy and stuff. You know what that means. We got our second important dungeon item. This is the compass. This will show you where anything hidden in the dungeon is. Just check the map screen. Well, if it isn't something useful, as long as you have that, you should be able to find where the captured monkeys are, right? Yes, we should, Midna. If we open up our map, we can also see where any treasure chests are, even if they appear absolutely tiny on the map. But you can also see if there are any monkeys we have yet to free. Looks like there are still 3 monkeys. We can also see where the dungeon boss is hiding. Seems to be in that top room there. And what floor he's on as well, over on the left. And there still seems to be one important dungeon item we don't have, excluding the dungeon item from the mid-boss, of course, because that's not the same in every place. But it seems that there is a chest behind here, and if looks like we should be able to blow it up with this guy. So let's go and do that. You can actually do this beforehand, but I felt like it'd be better to show it off now. And this will give us 20 rupees. 20 rupees. It gives us 20 rupees. A red rupee actually, which I think we've collected before, but I haven't noticed. Red rupees are worth 20 green rupees. But we also missed a treasure chest over in this direction. Yeah, I know I'm sending us back and forth, but I just really wanted to show off the compass, guys, okay? I mean, you get where I'm going at. Anyway, let's just climb up here. Or climb up. Fine, I'll take the stairs. There we go. See? I'll take the stairs again. There we go. See? I made it. First try, guys. I don't know what you saw. I mean, you must be imagining things. I totally made that on my first try. Anyway, now that we are here, with full health nonetheless, I want to show off what these tile worms do. All I have to do is step on this one right here and boom! Look at him laughing at us. Well, take this. Ha ha ha. Bet you didn't see that coming. Now we can take care of these guys. Nice and easily. If they do fall into the water, they will instantly die as well. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, as I was saying, if they do fall into the water, they will die instantly. However, in accidentally blowing out that torch, that is exactly what I wanted to do in the first place. Anyway, and they're gonna move back, so let's just grab this chest. And grabbing this one here will give us another heart piece of heart. I mean, same thing, really. But don't go on any worms. Okay, cool. Now, this seems like a very good time to bring up collectibles inside of the dungeons. Now, all the dungeons in this game will have 2 heart pieces and 2 stamps. There is a 3rd collectible in this game, but that one kind of varies a bit, and you won't see this collectible for quite a while, so that one's a bit different. But in every dungeon, be on the lookout in particular for 2 heart pieces and 2 stamps, as of course they are very helpful. You do not want to miss them, especially in this dungeon, because if you miss any items in this dungeon, well, I'll get to that a bit later. Anyway, though, we are back in this room, and if you guys remember, there was a very fancy looking chest over here that I want to get. And I see some propellers. Now, if I use my lantern, no, if I use my boomerang, like any Australian boomerang, and I don't know what you guys think, but anyway, if we just follow this nice, bold Z pattern on the ground, or maybe that's a mirrored Z. Which way does Z go again? I think it goes the other way, so a normal playthrough Z, not a hero mode playthrough Z. If we follow that, we can open the gate and get flashy chest noises. You got the big key. You can use it to gain access to the lair of this dungeon's boss. You guys can already guess what that's gonna mean, but you'll see it in much better detail when we get to the lair of the dungeon's boss. Anyway though, let's head on through to these rooms that we haven't visited yet and follow this monkey. I'm not sure which monkey this is, or if it's the one we saved on the other side of this room. I don't think it is. It might be. I'm not sure. But with the Gale Boomerang, we can now fall off a ledge, but we can now blow this, which will spin the bridge and let us go over here. Now, yes, I know I can spin the bridge again. However, there is a locked door over there, and I can tell you guys now the key isn't over in that room. So let's just keep making our way forward, as this monkey really wants us to do. Also, I don't know why, but these monkeys, I don't know where they got them from, but these monkeys have some pretty sweet tattoos, just saying. And look, there's the monkey with the flower. I guess in order for us to check the temple out completely, we need the help of the monkeys. Oh well, let's help the rest of them. I think Minda likes the monkeys a bit too much, but I mean, they're monkeys. You can't hate monkeys, can you? Why would you hate monkeys? Anyway though, we have more of these. Stop pulling out the lantern, Blink, please. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Anyway, we can use our boomerang to blow these bridges. We can even blow this enemy. Briefly stuns it. But something you just saw there was very interesting. I just did a speedrunning tactic. In fact, the Gale Boomerang is a very broken item for speedruns. I'm no good at doing it, so I'm actually surprised I managed to do it then. But if you use the Gale Boomerang, you can actually jump over large pits, as long as you're jumping over to higher ground. And all you do is you throw the boomerang. That's not the boomerang. You lock the boomerang onto something, or you throw the boomerang, pull your sword out and you do a jump attack. Like that. And you can jump pretty far distances. Like, you can... spider! Spider! Oh, Waltula. That's just a very long name for spider, really. Anyway, though, you can go some pretty long distances with that. But it does take a bit of getting used to. I haven't got used to it, so I'm not even going to bother. I thought about speedrunning once, if you couldn't guess. So you might hear me talk about speedrunning occasionally. But maybe a bit too often. But don't worry, I don't know much about speedrunning this in this game past, like, this dungeon. So you won't hear too much. And let's just take care of those guys. And looks like we have a bomb-like. By the way, you can't actually just check these enemies like you can in some other games. Midna only talks to you to, like, give you advice and tell you what to do. But there is this guy over here. We want to lock onto him, not just fire our boomerang at him. And we can... that will bring him back to us, letting us throw him over into this guy's mouth. Boom. Falling off the ledge into the water. But doing so, we can jump up here. If you're just in the water, Link won't be able to grab up and climb up. Because I don't know why, but he's a pretty good swimmer. I'll give him that. Anyway, that gets us a small key. You guys know where we will be using that. But I need you again, mate. And let's bring you up here. No need to grab onto you this time. Haha, knew it. So, as you could probably see, I haven't shown it off all that well. But, you know, I don't really have a choice here. Let me take care of this goblin creature first. Anyway, the boomerang is a very good weapon on these guys. And that's an interest. I did not know you could lock onto enemies with the boomerang like that. I thought you actually had to hit the other button. But I guess not. Wow. Well, if for some reason you're using your boomerang for that, there you go. Anyway, we're gonna want to grab you again. And what you want to do is grab you like so. And then throw you over here. That was a terrible throw. Please blow it up though. No, I didn't think it would. Anyway, or you could do the very dumb thing that I did as a child and get stuck in yet another part of the same dungeon, the first dungeon, that I was already stuck in for way too long. Which is, do what you do with the boulder by targeting onto the bomb thing and then targeting onto this immediately afterwards. Doing so will just make the bomb either blow up on this pillar, or for some reason, if you manage to lock onto a few things, it will just blow up on whatever you lock it onto. In fact, I can show off another thing I messed up on. If I did just throw this here, and oh, it didn't do it that time. Oh well. Sometimes, like, because the boomerang didn't actually lock onto it, if I was close enough, it would have done this. Would have just gone straight into that wall and blown up the bomb. Which I didn't want. Anyway, let's look. Or drop down. I was going to say jump down, but you know, game doesn't want me to be fun. It just wants me to fall and die. Which I'm not doing. I am not falling into this giant bottomless pit game. You can't tell me what to do. Well, I mean, I guess you can, but I mean, Minna is pretty persuasive. Anyway, though, we do have a small key. And we do have a couple of monkeys left to save, so let's save these monkeys in these two rooms. That was an interesting cutscene. Usually that doesn't happen unless you only just move the bridge back over here. And I think this other guy ran off the cliff. What? That's so great. Anyway, though, let's use our key to get into this room. Where it looks like we have more tile worms. Yay! And we also have a treasure chest up there. But if we take a look at our map, there aren't any others around here. So let's just move to the opposite end of... Wrong item. I swear I'm gonna use the wrong item every time I go to use an item. Anyway though, we have another spider. So let's kill this guy. Oh, finally I get to show that off. So that was interesting. Very long combo there. But that was the spider just straight up going, nope, you're not damaging me for absolutely no reason. If you run around the back of it and hit its abdomen, the very large bit that's got the skull on it, that will, of course, damage it, because it can't block you from its butt. And if you just wait for it to attack, it will telegraph its attack, like it'll rear up its fangs at you before it attacks, and you can't touch me. Ha ha ha. Let's grab this chest though. And you, I believe, are not 50 rupees, you are a stamp. You got the letter N. So we went from getting the letter A as the first stamp to getting the letter N. Okay. Now, with the stamps, I would like to say, they are in chests that you do find in the previous... I'm going the wrong way. That you do find in the previous versions, and as such, you will likely see, you will see this in the top left of the screen when I bring it up, but you will see that we have not got all the monkeys because I didn't go in that other room. I'll just head back. Anyway though, you will see that I will show off what the chest previously contained in case you guys are playing along on the Wii or GameCube version, which you can still buy on the eShop somewhere. I don't know what you're using. Maybe on the Wii, maybe on the Wii U. I don't know. You can probably get it cheaper on the Wii U. I'm going in all the wrong rooms. Come on, Link. Just go the right way. I'm good at navigating, I swear, guys. It's this game. It's just messing with me, and I'm talking way too much. But I'm not gonna stop talking, because that would just get boring, wouldn't it? Would it? Let me know. I mean, I'm not gonna stop talking. But we have a spider. Killed a spider. Killed a spider. Thank you, Link. Much nicer. And we have another spider. And, dude, be nice. Or, okay, camera's being weird. There's the attack. Yeah, so it does that before it actually attacks you. So I recommend you just wait for that if it is not being nice. But we have 3 holes in the ground here. 2 with webs, 1 that doesn't have a web, but has vines. So this one's safe to go down. These 2 though, 1 is good and 1 is bad. I'll take this one because it looks to be good by looking down. And I picked the right one. See, you know I picked the right one because the right choice is always right. Not necessarily, guys. Don't follow that as life advice. But if we did jump down the other one, we would have got eaten by this bombshrew thing. Not bombshrew, that's that thing. I don't know what a bombshrew is. It's an enemy later in the game, maybe. The Deku-like, sorry, that one. But you know what, guys? I'm a sucker for punishment. I just have to check out what's down there. And I guess that was the left option. I guess it was just because I saw I had rotated camera. And this is what it's like getting eaten by a Deku-like, by the way. That did a whole 1 heart of damage, or half a heart. So really not that bad. And I'll just pick up you nope, pick up you. Fine. Let's just do that. And throw you onto him. Now, unlike all the other Deku-likes, this one obviously isn't blocking a pathway. It's more just to troll you if you picked the wrong web. However, he will drop a red rupee, which you won't see drop from enemies that often, actually. So, interesting thing to note there. And you will notice we are coming up to 300 rupees, guys, which is the limit on the GameCube and Wii version. However, not on the Wii U. We can go up to 500 because this game is very nice and lets us hoard even more money. Thank you, game. I like hoarding money. And I'm very bad at it, but I like hoarding money. Anyway though, this time guys, we have all the monkeys. Look at them all do their sick acrobatics. I don't know if I said the right words in that sentence, but I will. And this time, the monkeys are building a giant swinging monkey. And, oh, I thought the one on the bottom was the one with the flower. I guess that's the one on the top then? Or is the bottom the one, the monkey that's at holding the branch? Anyway, with one, I think I just gave myself a game over. Oh, come on! I was right there. That was the end of the dungeon. No! That's game over number 2. I should keep account of with how many game overs I get. Anyway, let's try that again. Game overs aren't that punishing. As you can see, I'm literally at the beginning of the room with full health. So, really, it's a pretty good way to restore my health. Although, depending where you are in the game, it can actually be quite bad. Now, here's that giant door. I don't want to go in it yet, though, because there is something very special there. I'm going to pull out my bottle, and I'm going to pull out my lantern as well, because I guess I need both. And I'm going to fill up my lantern with the tiny amount of oil it didn't really need at all. As if I get this thing into my bottle, please, no. Oh, thank goodness. You got a fairy. It will come to aid you with hearts if your health runs out. So when your health runs out, it will restore your health by up to 6 hearts, I believe, even though it said 8, or it could just be the whole 8, when you die. Which you'll probably see in this boss anyway. Now, I'm just gonna cover that up so I don't accidentally use it. But fairies are probably the best item in the game, next to the bottles which you need to catch a fairy. Otherwise, you can just run into it to heal. And in hero mode, fairies and heart pieces are the only thing that can heal you. And other various potions. So it's definitely worth catching any fairies you see. Anyway though, this is the boss chamber. Lots of poisonous water by the looks of it. And some bubbles. Someone's farting in the water. Oh no, it's just 2 piranha looking things. Twilit Parasite, Dire Barber. Now, pretty simple, just lock onto the bomb, lock onto its mouth. He will eat the bomb and go boom! Oh no. That's what you get for eating bombs, kids. Don't eat bombs, you will die. Anyway, he will also try and eat me, but as long as you stay, like, away from him, you'll be perfectly fine. Oh, but that was pretty easy. I mean, I guess we killed the boss, guys. He's dead. We blew him up. Hold on a minute. There's more bubbles. There's more bubbles in the water. Okay, guys. This is more like it. It's a Zelda boss, and you can tell it's a Zelda boss because he's got an eyeball. However, he did kind of steal our, like, scare our bombs away. So we can't really do much. I mean, we have our boomerang, but he just shakes his head at that. Oh, but look at this. The monkey baboon thing has come to save us with some bombs. So, here's the main mechanic of this boss fight. He's going to be swinging back and forth. And that didn't work at all because I accidentally... What? How did that work? Oh my goodness. That was not meant to happen. Anyway, what you're meant to do is lock onto the bomb and then lock onto this guy. You can lock onto the little things on the side, but I need to dodge this poison. Okay, I've got hit once. No, this way, Link. Okay. That is a very deadly attack, and I swear I get hit by it every time. But let's actually show off how hard this can be. Let's just waste that. And, oh, I guess I have a bomb. Hey, eat this. So that's one way you can throw the bombs at them. You can also just target the bomb and then target, like, one of those guys. However, if you time it poorly, the bomb will explode immediately up in one of these cubby holes because you timed it poorly. Don't time it poorly, guys. Anyway, go now. Cool, and there we go. So let's attack the eyeball with a finishing move, the ending blow. Gee, I don't think he liked getting stabbed in the eye. Look at him shrivel up and poof. Twirly sword thing. Nice one, Link. Well done! That's what I was looking for. That's a fused shadow. It's what the light spirit called dark power. Do you remember what that light spirit said? About how you had to match the power of the King of Shadows? Could it really be so easy? Is this all there is to it? There's a total of 3 fused shadows. I think the other light spirits have the rest. If you want to know exactly where the fused shadows are, well, maybe I'll tell you if you find the other 2. I guess you'd better do your best to find them, huh? So, let's not waste any more time here, when we could be looking for the other 2. Didn't you say... I'll get you out of here. You pick up that heart container that fell out of that thing. So I guess the heart was living in the eye all along. So that's how Zelda enemies work. Anyway though, this is a heart container. I probably won't bother showing this off on the screen because, you know, you guys know where they all are. You get them from the bosses. But fills up our health by a maximum of 1 heart. Very helpful. It also heals us completely, although that's not too big. Want to go outside? Are you all done here? Yes, we are. Thank you for asking, Midna. Very nice of you. Heroic Link. Do not think that Hyrule is now saved from the spread of Twilight. Leave these woods and go to the west, where you will find the land protected by the Spirit Elder. There you will find those you seek. But know that these lands lie in twilight. They are now a dark realm covered by the clouds of dusk. If you set foot beyond the curtain of twilight, you will revert to your beast form, so be prepared. Hero chosen by the gods, leave these woods and go west. You're repeating yourself now, to the land of the Spirit Elder. Yeah, we get it. That's better. Searching should be much easier now. But, of course, you feel the need to go help the other light spirits, don't you? Well, don't worry. When you turn into a beast again, I'll take good care of you. The first thing you need to do is find the land covered in twilight. Once you do, I'll help you out. See you later. And with that, guys, I will also see you later. Thanks for watching. This has been Spiraling Helix. I'll see you guys next time when we head west and go north, as the Light Spirit really wanted us to do, to the land of Elden, into the Twilight once more, in search of the other of the fused shadows, and also to find those who we seek. I'm sure you guys can guess who that is, but anyway, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already to check out all my videos when I upload them. And make sure to follow me on Twitter for any updates on various things. And with that, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, everybody.